At a correct height, a ramp on Mirage grants you with a very sneaky line, a bug that works for you as a wall hack. This is only one secret thing you didn't know in CSGO, but you clicked here to see loads of different tricks. Like this door decoy move, there's a very consistent and easy right-click way to throw your decoy grenades, so they will block the doors for around next 15 seconds. From enemy side, it's impossible to open them as they are completely secured. If you would press E on those, you can only hear a door opening sound, but nothing happens. The only way they can really open it is to destroy it if it's possible. Real game-breaking stuff, but fortunately you can't bug all the doors like that, only chosen ones. Hopefully those chosen ones get fixed soon. Meanwhile, you can enjoy some rifle wallbangs that you probably didn't know about. This video is sponsored by Skin Baron, an easy-to-use CSGO marketplace with over 1 million skins to offer. That's a lot, and you'll surely find something to buy, even for your niche taste. To make things even better, the prices are heavily cheaper than the Steam Market ones, up to 30% off. Now buying fresh and hot skins is only a matter of some simple clicks. Site is safe, link is in the description, and that's all you really need to know. Wherever you decide to trade smart. On Nuke, you should already know that it's possible to silent drop down from heaven, yet when you improvise here, it's rather very hard to do it with 100% consistency. You can get skilled at it, but still, at times you're gonna miss it. So here's a very consistent lineup to drop down silently 100% of the times. A corner position, look for this dark dot, then shift walk forwards, and when you touch the door, you also need to start holding A. There you go. Keep in mind that you're out in the open / very vulnerable when doing that, but hey, when they're not facing you, it could make up a great surprise in the end. And you can execute a similar idea when you're kinda facing hot as well. Maybe this scares them a bit more when they would jiggle for info. Awesome stuff. With AWP, you can wallbang loads of different walls that at first surely seemed not penetratable at all. Go explore around and send me your sickest wallbang frags. Here's a crazy ladder trick that you surely had no idea about. Synchronized jumping in CSGO at its finest. This new nade dropping feature gives you an opportunity to fake flash like that. Just drop a flashbang and instantly follow it up with a right-click throw, but always keep in mind that real flash gives opponent a sound cue to work with. This is why dropping grenades around corners can't that easily fool an experienced player. There's just no sound. Next up, one of my very hippie ideas. If you throw your Molotov / incendiary in this water like that, it gives you this shh sound, which means you could fake that you have thrown a smoke on some fire, and therefore if T's try to Molotov bomb themselves with a great timing, there is a chance that it makes T to unnecessarily peek out and you can get a frag onto them. Again, it's extra hippie idea since you should just smoke the bomb if you have this smoke, but let's say you only have an incendiary with you and they throw their fire onto the bomb. Maybe it's something that could make it awkward for them. Fake sound is pretty loud, plus surely creates a trickier situation. We move on with a Mirage window smoke that everyone should know, since it works even if enemy's Molotov window. Go crouch in the middle of the door, aim where the white border plus balcony edge meet, then move forwards till the chair plus a jump throw. With this smoke, it doesn't matter if window room is pre-mollied or nah, smoke will still fully cover that poor big hole that everyone in the scene for some X reason calls a window. Strange stuff. You should know that this is the fastest way to knife someone if you're approaching them from the front. 2 accurate slices with a left click plus then a right click. But why sometimes you end up making like 97 damage this way is the fact that when you spam your slice and miss the first one, your second slice is gonna be doing slightly lower damage. Now when you know it, you don't want to slice the air because your next slice right after it is gonna do less damage because of that. Obviously it resets after a while when you give your slicing hands a bit of rest, but just keep in mind not to slice in the air before going for those 2 decisive slices, because those will do tiny bit less damage and might not kill your opponent as quickly as you'd want. It's useful to know that you can put out Molotovs through the walls as well. Great examples come from Nuke. Very common from CT side to Molotov squeaky or hot, and you can deal with some of those fires nicely through the walls, so you can throw your smokes early, plus they won't hardly distract your vision when you're rushing out yourself. Get creative. Here is a sneaky 3-man tower to surprise CTs who smoke bottom banana and feel like Freibergs. With this human building, you can easily catch them off guard. Note that all 3 guys should be standing up, so you need to time your jumps in order to enjoy this spectacular 5-star view. You most likely had no idea that kinda from Cash's A-bomb site, to be exact from Highway's ladder, when aiming something like that, you can ladder jump throw your flashbang and get it to blind people near B/vent room, one of the nicest cross-map flashes you have ever seen for sure. I will give everyone who likes this video and is able to successfully react dodge the flash while being close to B a Dragon Lore. Good luck. If you have the newly added Riot Shield in your inventory but it's not equipped, it'll actually, as a bonus, protect your back from any upcoming damage. You're losing lots of speed though when carrying this big boy in your inventory. Watch out. If a small door is open towards the inner side of the room, you can throw tricky nades under that door. Super general. This gap close to ticket might help you to spot an enemy. They just need to be very close in the very corner there. Alrighty, now a great wallbang line that deals decent damage even with rifles on Inferno. The bullets go towards the right side of the quad. If you're taking the bomb site from Banana, this little knowledge cookie can surely come handy. Here's a useful long command line that helps you to quickly dump all your nades before going for a risky move. I'll leave it in the description for you as well. Surely an amazing tool for your team's entry fragger. Drop the loot before the action, so if you die, your teammates can still potentially use all of your 4 grenades instead of just picking up this one unlucky grenade from your body. A cool wallbang line on train that works both ways. Use it as a T, use it as a CT, or use it like Jamie, who would just save his AWP. Next up, an extra important knowledge cookie. When you hear the bomb beep in a slow motion, you can hear that it's not your regular dull beep, but actually has some spark sounds in the end. Just wow. If you'd know clip Inside the Light of the Lighthouse on Basalt, everything becomes black and white. What an amazing reference to a movie, The Lighthouse, which, if you didn't know, was a fully black and white film. A very uncommon spot on Cash for complete noobs who can't get flankers down in a fair duel, but they need to do it dirty. This position should give you an advantage for sure. On Mirage, CTs often like to throw a similar aggro short smoke and then climb behind it to find one ways to surprise you from, but little do they know that with high shadow settings, players are able to see their shadows like that, even if they're actually completely hidden inside the smoke. So note to yourself as well, no one is safe when climbing here, even if you're inside the smoke, as your shadow is visible from miles away. There's a golden rule when it comes to smoking off the Molotov. You need to cover more than 1/3 of it in order to fully stop the flames. If you hit the fire edge, there will still be flames going around. I see it way too often that people smoke off Molotovs poorly, and if you decide to rush, it can be lethal to you or your teammates. By the way, when smoke is down first, plus Molly lands close to a smoke, it can't only partly start the fire, so it will be 100% denied. It might be a good idea to hide in smoke depending on a situation, but keep in mind that if smoke is placed poorly near the area that produces particles when they get shot, you are just one particle shot away to be revealed from the smoke, and you don't even know it since you can't see what's up. There are people who still don't know that it's possible to do the almighty 0.000 seconds remaining defuse. It's not a bug, it's just diffuser being extra accurate. The new map Insurgent 2 hooks you up with some Tom Sawyer content in the forest, lots of climbing to be explored and executed. This forest surely provides you with some moves like Jaggers that you were not aware about at all. Go play around. Next up, better nade than nothing. If you don't have a smoke, you can mask some of your actions with the nade explosion. Use it like a pro.
They're posted up on his location using the smoke for the element of surprise.
One way how to be useful at Firebox after you have been spotted and are kinda stuck is to throw this sneaky flashbang, get in this wall corner, aim in the middle of this gap and down to the line on the ground. If you feel it, then a left click throw, which grants you and your team with a great flash in front of the box, so it won't blind your side, but nicely CT and stairs plus jungle, low risk to your own teammates, high risk for opponents, as in the middle of retaking action, it's like the last CSGO update, very hard to see it coming. Something for more of the danger zone players, barrels deal massively reduced damage when detonated by AG grenade or decoy grenade explosion. Damage multiplier for these cases is in between 0.1 and 0.8. Great to know. No one really knows or uses it, but you can be helpful to your teammates who push underpass to B apps with the following flashbang. Crouch hug this box and aim at the wall line. Then just jump throw. This flash could be a very powerful tool to help your teammate to surprise T in B apps. Also from the B bomb side, you can of course help out your middle players. And you could help out me if you'd only press the bell button after you have subscribed. Plus, since in YouTube algorithm we believe in, there's a next potential video personalized just for you on the screen now. Why not to give it a go if you dare?